Hello, I'm Degori, and welcome to episode 22 of our playthrough of Crusader Kings 3. So, last time we had just kind of brutalized the army of Wessex, and we're going to continue marching through their territory in an attempt to claim all of it for ourselves. His army is actually still trying to wander its way through here. So we need 400 guys here, so let's pull them off. Leave these levies behind. That should be enough. Move you guys up here. See if we can't catch these guys real quick. Get you to move up there as well. Should win that handily. Oh, nope, they stopped. That's fine. If you want to stop there, I'll see about coming up and murdering you still anyway. No, you guys stay behind. There we go. Are you still being... Yep, you're still being led by that guy. Is the king still there? Oh, he is. We took his son and heir. Another son. We took 2 sons. Do we want to ransom them? Does it tell me what they're worth? 50% war score from prisoners. Okay, so we captured the heir, who is worth 50%. The heir is Edmund, so we could probably release the other one for 50 gold. And we'll see what that does. If it is not enough to finish the war, that's fine. I'll move you over here to siege that, because he really can't have almost anything left for an army. CR comes of age, and she is a fortune builder. So tier 3 stewardship, that's lovely. And you can get married, so we'll send that proposal. Lovely. Did you accept the ransom? I think you did. So we will get all kinds of stuff. We'll get some vassals. Lovely. Now, can we form Britannia? We can form the Empire of Britannia. Lovely. So let's do that. That'll save us some issues later on down the road. Oh, we're involved in a couple other wars. Alright, so the Earldom of Buckingham. Actually, all of these sieges are still going to proceed. That's fine. We are also at war with 40 claim on the Earldom of Buckingham. So both of these are for like the Earldom of Buckingham. That's fine. We'll finish these off. We do still have duchies that can be created. We are significantly over our holding limit. Do I want to wait? I think I'll wait till these wars are over. I'm not over my duchy limit yet. One thing I do want to do is I want you to fabricate a claim on London, because I do want to move my capital here. It'll just make it easier to convert to feudal later. Kent is also part of this war, so we'll move this army down here. Actually, let's not move that army down there. We'll move this army over here to hang out and protect our sieging armies for the time being. Buckingham is part of Essex, and I will want to keep Essex for myself if I can. So this is not, so we can grant this to, I guess, one of our nephews, or our cousin who is old enough to hold it. That's fine. I don't want to give you the Kingdom of England, so we'll just give you that for now. Actually, we have a bunch of these down here that we can grant out to other people and then form the duchies later to give to people. Year of my dynasty. Actually, do I still have this set to not rulers? I do. So year of my dynasty, you can have that. You are all very young. That's fine. We will give this to you, and we'll actually give you this one as well, because we'll be giving you the duchy that those contain later. Do something similar here. We could give it to my grandson, or we'll give it to this guy who's intelligent. That's fine. You're gonna like me a little bit more and become my vassal. We have other vassals we can grant. We might as well. You will go to him. That's fine. You guys will like me a little bit more. What else do I have going on? I can change contracts. Not interested in that at the moment. Queen inspires recruitment. Lovely. Oh. Wow, there are all kinds of guys running around. More factions being created. Anything dangerous? Doesn't appear. He wants the Kingdom of Wales. You guys want the Kingdom of Ireland. I don't think you're going to get it. Buckingham is under siege. Yep, that makes sense because that's what both of these wars are for. So let's see if we can step on this a little bit. He's sieging out over there. That's fine. Took him hostage, so this war will end. That's nice. And I'll get some more money out of it, even better. Did we capture anybody else worth ransoming? Doesn't appear to be so. You have the onagers, so I guess we'll move you here for now. And then see if we can't do something about this army down here while we keep sieging. What did this do to the succession? I mean, it's not horrible. We're gonna lose Wales to him, England to him, but since I am now the Emperor of Britannia, they will at least stay my vassals, rather than having to try and fight to reclaim them later. We will lose a lot of money in taxes when that happens, but it's kind of one of those things we're just going to have to deal with until I could change my succession laws, which is going to be a while. Captured another vassal who apparently we can't ransom. Oh, we can. Well, it does change the war score, but we're gonna win this fairly handily anyway. I think I would rather have the money. Do I want to try and chase these guys down? No, I don't think I do. I don't think there's much point. I think we'll just try and work on sieging down their territory, because we have enough guys in these other armies to protect them. Wow, you are just all kinds of having kids, aren't you? Alright, well, may you grow to be strong and wise. Something to consider too, maybe to try and push some of these vassals to rebel, so that we can take their titles and put more of our own family in charge. It's not strictly necessary, but it is something I enjoy doing. It does make anything that, like, your dynasty likes you more, works for that as far as I can tell. Alright, we won that siege. We took prisoners. Lovely. Let's ransom the prisoners off first. If we still have enough war score to finish the war, even better. And it looks like we do. So let's enforce these demands. Not going to pay a whole lot to me, but it's better than nothing. Alright, so we will disband all of our armies. Can I revoke your title for any reason? No, it's still an act of tyranny. That's fine. So let's work on creating our titles. We want this duchy. And we definitely want this duchy, but I think we're going to keep that one. So we'll have to figure out what we want to get rid of. The Duchy of Wessex, yep. Do we still have enough to do both? Ah, we do. We have enough to do all of them. Lovely. And the Duchy of Cornwall. We can imprison criminals. Who can we... We can imprison you. I don't know that it's really necessary at the moment. Alright. So let's... We have way too many duchies. So, this one here, we gave this to someone of our dynasty? We did. So, I want to grant you the title of... Where is it? Is this not... Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. So we're going to grant you that. You, we are going to grant the title of... I think this is Wessex? Yeah, Wessex. So we want to grant you the title, the High Chiefdom of Wessex. Lovely. You don't like me. You want a seat on the council. I have too many duchies, but for right now, we're going to give you the Chiefdom of Cornwall. You should like me. Well, actually, you still hate me because you want a seat on the council. I won a war. You have high taxes. I'm a tribal. Yep. All of this is fair. What other duchies do we need to get rid of? We need to get rid of Kent. Yep. Is there anybody of our dynasty in Kent? Nope, you don't like me. You kinda like me, so it may be a good idea to give it to you. So we'll grant you the Duchy of Kent, or the High Chiefdom of Kent. And that makes you like me a fair bit. Nice. And then we probably want to get rid of Connaught. Is anybody in our succession going to get it anyway? You are. And you already control part of it, so that's even better. So we will grant you Chiefdom of Connaught. Alright. Should be now under our domain limit and not have too many duchy holdings. That's beautiful. We are 50 years old, so we've still got a little while to work. You hate me already. You control a bunch of stuff. This might work out. New intrigue perk, so I can run 2 schemes at once, which I generally don't do anyway. Is there anything we want to do? I don't know that there's anybody really we want to like try and kill off or anything like that. We do want to... I realize I can't declare a war on you now. But not my claims. I could give you this. You would stay a vassal of me, become the King of Scotland. I mean, less than ideal, but I would prefer to be the King of Scotland. We could start to think about actually doing other things now, because we were holding on to our money for a good portion of this for no other reason than to form the empire and do the duchies and all that, which we've done. The comfort of a friend. There are few things I enjoy more than Angus's company. We walked the town together, tossing coin to the poor and forgiving a daring pickpocket. A few acts of charity and forgiveness can truly ease a stressed mind. After this short break, I was once again ready to take on my duties. I'm lucky to have a friend like Angus. Aw. It's good to have friends. I lose 10 stress. Lovely. We can imprison people. Powerful vassals want council positions. Anything worth switching something around for? No, not really. I mean, if I had a better spy master as a vassal, maybe. But doesn't seem too terribly interesting at the moment. How do my vassals feel about me? You don't like me, you don't like me, you don't like me. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. Some of them do like me a fair bit, which is a good thing. I would definitely like to try and push some of them. Like I said, so I can revoke their titles and switch it out with dynasty members, but not critical at the moment. I think holding a feast, though, to make some of them like me a little more. Oh, I found out somebody's a witch. Interesting. We should burn her. You want me to let somebody go for some money? Sure, I can manage that. Yeah, let's hold a feast. Make our vassals like me a little more. Lose some stress, that's a good thing. Welcome, friends. The feast begins. So now the question is, what do we want to do? A feast in my house. I did everything I could, ensuring that Juliana and High Queen... Yeah, not gonna try. Would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough, and now they have come to blows. In the middle of my feast, one of my guards is close to the brawl and looks to me for the order to intervene. I could throw my wife out, which would make my sister like me, or I could throw my sister out, which would make my wife like me. My wife is already my soulmate. I'm going to side with her and restrain Juliana until things calm down. Going to be closer to forming a rivalry with her, but I already have a rival. It seems that in my dealings with Duke Simon, I may have accidentally made certain promises of exemptions from his obligations. I have tried, but I suspect there may not be any other way out of this by now. I can give him a favor on me, or I could reduce his taxes. What does he pay in taxes already? He's already got high taxes. If we reduce them a little bit, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's not like we're making huge amounts of money. I mean, 10 gold a month is not a lot. The pleading gaze that I received from my daughter is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner she has hid in all evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. The poor woman has never been good with people. I can distract the guests and gain a favor on her, or I can make it worse. No. She'd lose 20 opinion of me. We may grow closer to a rivalry. I don't really want more rivals. I could probably deal with it if I had them. But no, just making her like me more is fine. I can ask the head of faith for gold. I don't know that that's something I'm really interested in right now. Somebody can get married. My guests are departing. I gain eager reveler, prestige, all kinds of good stuff. Lovely. Alliance is formed. I can do more stuff. Could do a hunt or a pilgrimage. I don't think this character's been on a pilgrimage yet. I don't know that it's necessarily something I'm concerned about. I don't think it serves any real purpose at the moment. How long do we have truce? Another faction, yep. How long do we have a truce with Scotland? For 3 more years. Which is, you know, it is what it is. I think it is time just to kind of sit around and let things develop. We will ask for gold. I don't really see any reason not to at this point. I will try and use the wealth wisely, but I make no promises. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Pope would not approve of me using money to, like, bribe people to commit murder, but I don't know. Maybe he would. What is Pope Man? He's generous, humble, and chaste. No, I'm pretty sure he would not approve. My daughter has given birth to a son. Lovely. Does my heir have an heir? He does, who is dead. Well, that's less than ideal. How would the succession go beyond that? My other son would inherit, who also has no child yet. And you guys are killing me. Like, there are over 104 living members. No, the Irish are of superior moral fiber. Take that. No, you actually like me at this point, so. My son is inviting me to a feast. Lovely. I look forward to this. This Duke, who is my marshal, does not like me. I think we'll try and sway him. Since swaying the Duchess isn't going to get us a whole lot more since she already likes us a fair bit. There is nothing like a feast. It reminds us all of what is good in life, and the company is not too bad either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. You are something special, Martin, Earl Fenton tells me. A couple of mayors and my other son nod their heads in agreement. I just do what feels right. Everyone seated close to me gains 10 opinion, and I lose stress. Lovely. I like it. Cousin was released from prison. Nice. Feast all over my new shirt. We could all tell that my daughter had too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her. And now I am covered in stinking vomit. Well, that's not a way I would want to spend my feast. I could tell her she ought to be ashamed. I'd gain a lot of stress because I'm craven and an eager reveler. I would get plus prestige a month. She would lose prestige and lose opinion of me. Or I can gain 10 stress, spend prestige, and she'd like me more. Well, I mean, she really already likes me. And I don't know that I want to gain 50 stress. Especially as a coward and an eager reveler. So we'll just gain the 10 and she'll like me more. We'll lose a little bit of prestige, but our prestige is high enough at the moment that I'm not too terribly worried about it. What a feast. I will remember the days spent in Earl Fenton's halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and vomit from our daughter, and once more resume my duties as a lord of the realm. Farewell, my son and heir. He likes me more, I lose more stress. Lovely. Oh, wow. I am heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Just the wind, I think, until the wind starts to speak. Thedum, open up, my little firebrand. It is I, Lieber. I push the shutters open, and lo and behold, a man has climbed up to Thedum's window. It is my cousin, Duke Leber. What did you just call my daughter, you skirt chaser? Alright. He made male adulterous advances, and people will not like him for it. What can we do about wars? We could subjugate him. Nope, I've already waged a subjugate war, that's right. I do need to try and take back this county from him. What else can we do? Brittany. Oh, we have a experimentation, and just slightly more of this one would knock him out completely, Ben Ulad tells me. Our volunteer Leon, who's just a courtier, is almost completely out of it. Ben Ulad starts putting away the bottles. Unfortunately, I believe this might be all our subject is capable of tonight. This has been most insightful, will give me lifestyle experience and experimental poisons. So, more scheme power. Alright. We are not quite done yet, would gain me experience. And same thing, +1 intrigue. There's a 15% chance he's killed, or let's never do something like this again. No, we want to do this. Let's go with we are not quite done yet. If he dies, he dies. Oh well. We have a dynasty legacy. Tourney troubles. As High King, I've been obliged to attend a local wrestling tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. My sister Patricia is here, as always, is being an insufferable lout. Her constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. Meanwhile, my wife is sitting under the pavilion, clearly bored halfway to death. I could push her into the water trough to liven things up, and she'd become my rival. I don't really want a rival. I could spend some time with my wife and soulmate under the pavilion, and she would also become my friend. Or I've wasted enough time. No. I'll spend the time with my wife under the pavilion. She'll become my friend. I believe that makes her... I do believe that makes her my friend and soulmate. Yep. We can declare war on the Kingdom of Britannia. For this guy's claims, he would become my vassal, get the Kingdom of Britannia. Interesting. How do we feel about that? 3,000 troops to our 10,000. Lovely. You have no allies, and I would gain a vassal who is the ruler of Brittany. I don't really see a reason not to, but let's deal with this dynasty legacy first. I think I will continue to go down the blood path. Convergent blood will give me a chance of reinforcing congenital traits, plus 30%. So, like, if you have 2 characters with the quick, it's... Is it? No. If they have quick, there's a 30% higher chance that they will get intelligent. Because if you have quick and quick together from both parents, they will already get intelligent, I believe is how it works. I'll have to double check that. But either way, we're still going to go down convergent blood. That'll be fine. How much renown are we getting? 5.4 a month? I mean, it's not a lot. But we get 2 for having over 100 dynasty members, 2 for being emperor, 1 king by marriage, 3 counts by marriage. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something. I think I will end the episode here, however. Give a think on whether I want to take the Kingdom of Brittany, which I'm pretty sure I do, but I don't know if I want to spend more time focusing internally than I do externally. I think my original intent was to run this series until I had formed the Empire of Britannia. I think, however, I will continue, even though we've formed Britannia, continue until we take everything in Britannia, and possibly even until we've converted to feudalism, which, I mean, we still got a little while. Absolute tribal authority might be a little difficult, because I think we need... No, we don't need vassals to approve that. So that'll be easy. We will need development of Chiefdom of Desmond is greater than 10. I wonder if that's like all of them? No, that's just here. Yeah, that's just here. So, I mean, it'd have to be above 10, and it's only 3. I think even London is only 9. So, I mean, that's less than ideal. And then we'd have to have all the tribal era innovations, which, I mean, we're getting there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. A couple of them are well on their way. Like, we could probably switch out of moats to like something else. We can build village centers, shrines, prayer halls, trading outposts. We may actually want to do that one. Yeah, that'll take us 40 years. These are advancing on their own, if slowly. Like, this one will still be done in 6 years. We've still got a while, and I think it would be entertaining to try and hold on to it the entire time. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!